Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. Glad you could join us today. We're going to continue on doing soups for the month of January. Today we're doing one of my personal favorites, New England clam chowder. Now growing up in the Midwest, the closest thing I got to it was out of the can. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Campbell's New England clam chowder. Not bad, not bad. Maybe some of you guys have been up into the Seattle area and had Pike's Place chowder. I have, and it is super delicious. So, making me think about chowder, we're going to make some chowder. And it's going to be creamy, delicious, as always. So today, to continue dry January, we are having a non-alcoholic wine, a Pinot Grigio. Now, I've never had non-alcoholic wine. I've never tasted this, so we're going to give it a little review. So, it smells interesting. Let's pour some out and see how it tastes. I'm going to start off small. The old swirl. Release those aromatics. Okay, smelling like your normal Pinot Grigio. Give it a sip. Not bad. I think I can mess with this. Fruity, but let's get a second opinion on this. Camera lady. She's more of a wino than I am.
I am now.
So we'll let her be the judge of it. Squeeze. We're coming right at you guys. Here you go. What do you think?
It's not bad. It's definitely sweeter than our typical Pinot Grigio.
Yeah, definitely sweeter, but I think for a non-alcoholic, it's a good substitute.
Yeah, it's a great substitute if you're trying to. And it's also, I think, lower calorie than.
Yeah, I think it's so 8-ounce serving is 67 calories. Your normal wine pour. The whole bottle is only 145, so don't feel guilty if you drink the whole thing.
No hangover the next day.
Exactly. All right, well, I guess it's time to top my glass off, and we'll get started making the chowder. So to this, we're going to chop up 6 slices of thick cut bacon, and we're going to put this in the pot to brown up, and we'll use it as garnish. So the nice thing about it, it's going to be everything's going to be in the one pot again. Makes everything super simple, super easy. You guys got to witness some sweet knife skills today, I tell you what. All right, that looks good enough for me. Let's move on over to the stove and we'll start browning this bacon up. Got my pan warming up. Into the pan is going to go our bacon. Now this is mainly going to be used for a garnish, but we want the bacon drippings to use for our chowder. All right, now the question I got for y'all, and put it down in the comments. What chowder do you prefer, Manhattan or New England? I've always been a New England guy, but let me know which one do you guys prefer. All right, this bacon is done. We're going to pull it out onto a plate with a paper towel on it, and then that'll be some garnish. And then we're going to save some of this bacon grease and use it to start cooking our veggies and start getting our chowder going. We're going to add some 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to let that melt down. And to that, we're going to add our 1 medium onion and 2 stalks of celery. Now to our pot is going to go 3 cloves garlic. And then a half a teaspoon of hot sauce. I'm using Tabasco. That's my choice, but you guys can use whatever you'd like. Of course, we got to have a little wash your sister sauce. tablespoon. Then we got our oregano, parsley, salt, thyme, smoked paprika, and pepper. Give that all a little mix. This is going to be so good. It's already smelling good with just what we got in here. If you're new, subscribe, like, share. Let's have a drink. Now, the more I drink, the less I like it, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting kind of sour. Next to the pot, a third cup of flour. Give that a mix. Next, we're gonna add 1 cup of chicken broth. Can't speak. Wine's going right to my head. It is 0 proof, but it's just, whoo. All right, we'll mix that up. Love me some good chowder. Next, we're going to add 3 cups of half and half. There's 2 cups. We're just going to slowly pour it in and mix as we do it. Now it's starting to look like chowder. All right, 1 more cup. Give it a mix. And we'll let this simmer while we go to prep our clam juice. Got our clams, let's kind of drain them out. Just like that. What do we got? Half a cup. So 1 more. Give us our 8 ounces. Whoop. There's our clam juice, 1 cup. To our pot, we're going to add a bay leaf, 1 cube of chicken bouillon, and of course, our clam juice. That's going to help give us that great flavor we're looking for. And now we mix. So we're going to bring our heat up a little bit. We're going to bring it to a gentle boil. And once it starts boiling, we're going to let it go for 20 minutes. Don't scorch your milk, so you want to keep an eye on it, not to get it too hot, too quick. You bring it up gradually, it'll be just fine. Oh, hey, you probably noticed that we kind of changed it up a little bit. Well, you know we love delicious stuff, and that wine was not very delicious after a while. So my camera lady is now part bartender. Made us a white wine spritzer, a little 7-Up, some strawberries, some fresh mint. This is delicious now. Cheers. All right. Now to our chowder, we're adding our potatoes. 1.25 pounds, diced. We'll mix that in there. We're going to let this cook and simmer for about 25 to 30 minutes. It's finally time to add our clams. Now, usually this recipe called for 3 cans. So I did 5 cans, but you guys do what you want to do. This is what I'm doing. Go big or go home. That's what I like to say. It's going to make this even extra delicious. Get that in there. We're going to let this go for another 5-6 minutes. Get everything heated through clam-wise, and they'll be ready to eat. This clam chowder is done, and it smells delicious. So we're going to garnish it up a little bit. We're going to take some of that bacon we cooked up earlier, sprinkle it on top, like so. And then we're going to add some fresh parsley to give it a little pop of color. There you guys have it. New England clam chowder. Let's cleanse the palate as always. So much better as a spritzer, guys, let me tell you. All right. Get up in here. A little mix. That is delicious clam chowder. Creamy, clammy, excellent. And I know I messed up. You guys are looking at me like, D, how can you eat clam chowder without oyster crackers? I forgot them. That's on me. But I do like a little hot sauce on mine. Save that. I'm going to enjoy eating this later on. So guys, don't forget, get in the kitchen, make something delicious, and we will see you next time. Cheers.